Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
Hey everyone, today's video is the room makeover for our youngest son. This video was recorded back in April 2021, so there may not be some products still available, but I will do my best to leave a link for the items that I can find in the description box below. If you have not watched my girls' bedroom makeover video, which shows how I moved our daughter from this room to the master bedroom upstairs, I will provide the link in the description box below as well. I'm starting the video off with clearing out her stuff out of this room and getting the chair rail removed so I can prep the walls for paint. Because of the brightness of her walls, I will prime it first and then paint his room. For those of you not subscribed, go ahead and click that button below. Join the other busy people, always on the run, already subscribed to this channel. Now, let's get into this video. So to take down the chair rails, I'm using a spatula, and then I'm using a hammer and kind of hammering it down in there so that I can break it apart. Similar to how you would remove floorboards, you would just take something with a straight edge and hammer it in so that you can get between the caulk and the actual wall. So I just wiggle it, pry it off a little bit to get the nails to kind of come out of the wall, and then I slowly pull it off so that I don't pull off any of the drywall as I'm removing this.
Who I am, I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again.
You ain't see me activated. You better hope that you never see me agitated. I think about my actions, plan them out, evaluated. That's how I end up on the top, man, I'm calculated. My mind's a weapon, my body is the engine. I'm never second guessing, I just do what I was destined. Cause I feel I got the blessing, persistence and obsession. That's how you keep progressing, I already learned that lesson, yeah.
I'm changing who I am.
You okay? You edit that out.
Why you didn't apply to that text, make no comment to that text?
Cause I'm busy. What text?
Huh?
What text? I'm busy.
The text that Kim sent out.
Mom, Auntie,
Huh?
I'm tired of hanging with old people.
You what?
I'm tired of hanging with y'all old people.
You tired of who?
Hanging with y'all old people.
Well, you know I like Spruce. He said you go brother Spruce. I said I don't think you're gonna comment on that.
Nope, I don't want to hang with old people no more.
Huh?
I'm tired of hanging with y'all old people. I do book club with y'all old people. I bowl with y'all old people. I'm sick of hanging with old people. I need some people my age to hang with. I'm tired of hanging with y'all.
Then I said, what sort of people do you have?
I don't have any, but I don't want to hang with old people no more. That's why I didn't comment, because I'm sick of hanging with old people.
You got no other people. The young folks in your family, they don't want to hang out and do family things with you. So you got nobody but us old folks.
Nope, I can just do what I'm doing. Fixing my house.
I'm making a new plan,
I'm just sanding some of the extra paint that was left over from the chair rail when I removed it. And you can see that the room was painted several times before they even put that chair rail on. And then here I'm just going to add some wood filler. Well, not wood filler. I'm going to add some hole filler. It's a product that I found that you could just squeeze it in and cover up the holes. Okay, so the room has been cleared out, and it actually has been weeks later, but we primed it the day that I started moving the stuff to my daughter's room, but we only did one coat. So I came in here to do the next coat. So I realized I didn't show you any of the prime wall or anything before I painted in my daughter's room. So the walls are primed and I'm getting ready to paint his walls, and then I'm going to let this dry, and while this is drying, I'm going to work on putting his dresser and cubicles together, and then we will come back in here and paint the actual color of his room, which will be a blue. I do want, you guys, the primer that I use, I do not like it at all. This primer here was so bad. It was so bad. It was really, really thin. I got it from Menards. It's like Fast Time 2 or something like that. I bought 2 gallons, 1 gallon for her room, 1 gallon for this room. And it literally took 2 coats of paint to cover it up. And then I still had to do multiple coats of paint on her room just to get that pink come through, which I believe I will probably tell you that in the video when I do the voiceover. But we're going to see how many coats it's going to take to get the blue on here without the other color shining through. So, okay, I'm going to stop talking, but yep, this is where we're at, and we're going to go ahead and get started on putting some furniture together. All right, let's go.
That's how I move on. That's how I stay strong. A new day's on. I'll keep moving right along. And I feel like the pain in the past, it needs to stay in the past. You gotta take off the cast. I wanna feel like I'm a new person. I wanna have clear vision and purpose. And I feel like the pain shouldn't last. If you can move on and past the things that make you feel bad, and you can change in your brain, I'm certain. I've done it before, and man, I'm not perfect.
I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging.
So I'm only going to show myself building one furniture piece because I did build several, and I don't know if you wanted to really see me build all of that furniture. But this, what I'm building, is his bench, but it's also a drawer that's made into it that he can put all of his sports gear in because he plays a couple different sports. So I'm building this, putting it together. This is the drawer. Then I'm going to build the cover that it goes into so that you can see the whole thing. Well, actually, there it is. There's the whole thing. I got it going so fast I couldn't keep up with it, but that's what it turns out like in the end. Okay, so here's an update. I am done finally with all the painting. I decided to paint the baseboards blue instead of leaving them white because he is going to have like dark blue curtains and some dark blue decor. So me and my husband thought it'd be better to do blue instead of white. Plus it's easier to keep it clean for my son. So we did that, and now I'm ready to do the curtains, put them up, and then once this paint is fully dry, I pull up the paper off the bottom, clean the floors really well, and then we'll go ahead and start putting his bed together, start decorating so that he can be in his room tonight. So, yep, I gotta touch up the ceilings. I probably will do that at another time because I just want to get him in his room tonight. All right. Okay, so this is my son's bunk bed here. You guys, I was going to start this last night, trying to finish. But look at all of this. I did not sign up. Look at this. Do y'all see this? Look at these screws. Look how many. I didn't sign up for this. I thought it was going to be a simple loft bed to put up. And no. And that's not even including the dresser. Look at the dresser. For real. Or not dresser, I'm sorry. The desk. This goes under his loft bed. I'm going to be all day putting this together. Okay, so I will definitely be doing some YouTube magic and snapping my fingers so you can see this. I am not going to record myself putting this together because I'm definitely going to do this in stages. But I just needed you guys to see that this is mom life. Like the things we do for our kids. So we're going to snap our fingers and poof, YouTube magic. So this sheet set, I got it from Target. I'll leave a link to it in the description below. Hopefully they still have it available. But his room theme is going to be sharks. He really loves sharks. So I tried to find as many shark items as I possibly could to decorate his room with. I really forgot how hard it is to make up a bunk bed. I had bunk beds when I was a kid and me and my sister shared them, and I had the top bunk, and I forgot how I used to have to make up the bed and have to pull the sheets through and get up on top of it and climb all around. So just making his bed alone is a hassle. And remember, I said this video was recorded in 2021, so he still has this bunk bed. And now when it's time to make it, I kind of have him go up there and pull it all around so that I don't have to do all that. So what I'm showing you right now is also his comforter. I got that from Target as well. And that comes with one sham pillowcase. So I did buy him extra pillows so that he could be able to have more than one pillow on his bed. And I really love that it's red and blue, similar to his old room. I had red and blue Paw Patrol through the whole room. So now he's a big boy, so we're moving on to sharks. And I'm loving how this bedspread came out and the way it matches the curtains so well. And speaking of curtains, I didn't even show you when I put those curtains up because they weren't up at first. I got these curtains from Target as well. They're a dark blue. There's a white curtain rod that I put them on. So that is also from Target. I think I got mainly everything from Target. The bed is from IKEA, so you can only imagine the fun that I had putting that together with the instructions, but it did take me a couple of hours to do it. The calyx cubicle that you see me trying to figure out, how do I want to position it? How do I want it to look? I got that from IKEA as well. And again, I will have links for all of these items in the description box below. So this little cubby container that I actually found this at the At Home store. It was on sale, it was a clearance, and I think it was like one left. So I'm pretty sure I will not be able to find a link for this one. It did fit really well in there, but I really was sad that I could only find one crab to put in there. I wish I could have found more. So I did find this white one. I got this one from IKEA. So I went on and used that to put that in there because I didn't want every cube to be filled with these little cube boxes. I just wanted a couple of them. This is the same dresser that I did in my daughter's room. I just took it and I painted this one to match his walls like I did with hers. And then those knobs, I got those from Menards as well, like I got the knobs for my daughter's. So it's the same thing. I didn't do a design like I did with hers, but this was a lot easier and simple just to do one solid color. And he really likes it, and it works for the purposes of what we need it for. So I got this cute Shark Hamper, and I also got this from Target, as well as the other decor items that you saw. And these are picture labels that will go in a plastic sleeve that will sit on the outside of his dresser to indicate which ones are his socks, his pajamas, and his t-shirts. This is a little cubby that was purchased from IKEA that hangs off the side of his bunk bed, and we'll just put the things that he likes to use while he's in bed watching TV and having some me time, as I like to call it. But it gives him easy access to it, and he can also put his remote control to his TV in one of the cubbies as well. I'm also very much an advocate for reading. I think that kids should always have books at home to read, as well as being able to have access to the library. So he does have books that are chapter book. He also has books that are not chapter books, but I like for him to have a variety of books so that he can also have that to read and not just electronics. So this board that I am putting up is a magnet and dry erase on one side, and then it's a cork board on the other side, and then it has a basket at the bottom. This was originally in my daughter's room, so if you remember at the beginning of the video, I was taking this down and I had a struggle with taking it off the wall. So now I'm struggling to put it back on the wall at the top because my measurements were not coming out right, because I wasn't taking into accountability that once I got the screws on, you have to slide it to your right so that it locks it in so it doesn't fall off. So once I figured out that that was the issue, I was able to get it up on there, screw it in at the bottom as well, and that way it doesn't move, it doesn't fall, and he can pin it up and he can write things on his dry erase board. And those little characters that you see on there, those are magnets of different facial well, not facials, I want to say emojis, but they're animal emoji. This poster that I am showing you, I got this from Amazon, and it's a bunch of different kind of species of sharks, and I'm using command poster tape to put the posters on the wall so that I don't mess up my walls. Thanks so much for watching my video today. I really do appreciate all of you that stayed and watched it to the end. I appreciate your support. I am always trying to find things that I can do better with my videos. So if you have any suggestions on what I can do differently, what I can add to it, please leave me a comment below and let's talk about it. And I just want to say again, if you are not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification button. Make sure you hit the like button. The likes let me know if you like this content, and it allows you to put me in for suggested videos on your list as well. Everybody have a great week, and I will catch you on the next video. You ready? Go ahead.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no.
Look around.
Go, 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 go,
Hey, go high.
You want to go?
Yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing